Here's KATC Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, the heat was on again today. 93 the high in Lafayette. We'll be close to that over the next several days. In fact, may push 94 in a couple of afternoons as long as our winds can stay a little bit out of the north or the west. Once we get that return of a southerly wind, not as hot, and eventually more moisture, and that's what's going to happen as we head into this weekend. So big picture across the state of Louisiana, just looking pretty quiet out there this afternoon. We did have a few isolated showers popping up from just south of I-10 for the most part, and then working their way southward and now down along the coast. And these always make for pretty sunset pictures as well when you have the sun, which is off setting in the west-northwestern sky now, illuminating those cumulus clouds. So I'll be looking for that as I head on dinner break in about a half hour, 45 minutes. High pressure large and in charge over the next several days, so it's a dry forecast for Acadiana through the rest of the week and more than likely into the front end of the weekend. But by the back end of the weekend, that high pressure system begins to shift off to the east and weakens. That will allow for at least the chance of scattered storms Sunday, and it looks like we'll see a better chance of daytime showers and storms going into Monday and Tuesday, and that should limit our highs to mostly 80s for early next week. And that moisture sticks around for a while, but then maybe dries out toward the end of next week, and we'll show you why in just a bit. Tropics first off, though, indicating some moisture from Cuba, Hispaniola on northward. Upper level low here that's captured a weak surface low by North Carolina. That's producing some localized heavy rainfall there. No real trouble spots in the Atlantic basin. Hurricane centers keep an eye on this tropical wave, but we're not expecting any development, nor not a whole lot going to be going on. Look at all this African dust that normally squelches tropical activity or really puts a hurt on it either way. That's going to be heading toward the Gulf of Mexico about a week down the road, and some of that dust may get here, and that will allow for hazier days, and that also usually knocks down on the rain chances. So we got those rain chances going up next week, but maybe toward the end of next week they'll be going back down. But as we look further down the road at the rest of the hurricane season, all the monikers for a very busy season are here. In fact, some of the busiest monikers I've seen in my professional career. One, developing La Nina. That always means more activity on the other side of the Atlantic basin because we have less wind shear. Above normal sea surface temperatures. This is Kern right now. A lot of yellow. That's all above normal, and it's only going to get warmer. Notice that warmth goes all the way over to the African coast. Latest forecast pattern for the West African Sahel region is for above normal precipitation. So every seedling that comes off the coast come August and September will have a very good chance, and some very active analog years such as 1995, which was a super busy season, although we did not see a U.S. hit with a major hurricane, and that's the bottom line. We could have a very busy season, but it only takes one to make it a very bad season for you. And as I mentioned last night at 10, want to show this graphic again. These are all the hurricane seasonal forecasts. This is normal way here. This is low, this is high, and all the forecast metrics for the most part, with the exception of the European climate model, which we can't really trust too much, are indicating it's going to be a very busy hurricane season. So whether it comes here or somewhere else, got to be prepared. 69 the low tonight, 92 the high tomorrow. Chance of getting wet no higher than 10%. Any showers or thunder showers will be isolated. Moving down the road, not much change through Saturday, but then a change certainly for Sunday as we officially enter the summer solstice with better rain chances on the way. That's it for weather. We'll be right back right after this.